the king is going. And in this particular case, the king can go to e2 because, I mean, first of all, you're going to initiate some trades. I think this is his whole point. After queen h2, you initiate the trade of bishops so that the king can hide out on e2 if need be. And look who he has for company. You know, it's something I actually learned within the last 2 years, that a knight is a king's best friend. You know, and it sounds really corny, but it's true, and it's something to pay attention to, because there the king is completely untouchable. And we see Nodirbek there in the camera just doing his trademark stare, you know, looking at Ding, saying, what you got? And I actually agree with the comments that we've had from chat that Nodirbek, you know, he played a 6 hours and 45-minute game, and it required every ounce of skill and resource. And there we see the players repeat the moves. This would be the most unorthodox 3-move repetition I've ever seen in my life, involving a king and a bishop.
I think it's going to happen because Liren just looked up at him. I saw that glance over at Nodirbek, and he's like, are you thinking what I'm thinking? The players are looking at a draw. They're going to repeat, with bishop b5, king g1, and back and forth we go. And if this game is a draw, that means that Nodirbek is going to, at the very least, be tied for first place if Anish Giri wins his game, but very likely that he will keep his distance from the pack. He will almost certainly, it seems, end up with a lead after 10 rounds. What more could you ask for if you are this Uzbek legend? He's not just a talent. He's not just a promising junior. He is already a legend. He has cemented his place in chess history. He's won a World Rapid Championship, the youngest player to ever do that. He led his country. It was an upset. Uzbekistan wins the Olympiad gold medal, and right now he leads Vaikunze. He is going to repeat moves, king g1, and when will we see the handshake? The only question left.
And Ding taking a pause. Do you know, I have to say, one of my favorite things is when players repeat 3 times and they look at each other, and it's just that second of recognition that the game is over. There's relief all round. And is it going to happen?
Liren is kind of like, oh, fine, I'll make this draw. I would love to be combative. I'd love to score a victory, but this has not been his tournament. And with the black pieces, you only have so much choice. Nodirbek Abdusattorov wants to make a draw. So this is a great camera angle, by the way. Loving this.
Yeah, I know.
We see it from the pen perspective, writing down the moves. And for Liren, I really believe that he's just thinking, why couldn't I get a different type of position today? Why does this have to be a forced draw? Couldn't I get some kind of unique position to try to outplay my opponent? And the answer is a resounding no. And he looks disappointed. I think that's more about the tournament than about this game. But in just a few moments now, I think we are going to see handshakes and a draw.
Yeah, yeah, it looks like Ding is accepting the inevitable, that this position is too drawish for him to try to squeeze out a win. And yeah, like you say, you could see the frown, you could see the emotion from Ding. This has not been the tournament for him. Nothing has been clicking. And there we go. He's going to tell Nodirbek that I'm going to play bishop c6, and draw agreed.
Wow, draw agreed. It is a draw. Let's see if the players communicate and analyze the game. So actually, we can listen in and see if we can hear their thoughts. Well, it looks like, unfortunately, we have no analysis. Maybe there wasn't much to analyze. Great that we have audio from the playing hall, but all we heard were pieces being put back on the board there, Yovi. These two players not looking to go over that game.
No.